How was my day? It's all right. How was your day? Just updating lists real quick. Also, Tetsnick is here. He's just in the other room. And he did give me stuff to give away for tonight. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he's not in the hot tub. He could be if you wanted to. All right, the first two are full and updated, so I'm just going to get started with those. And Tetsnick, you let me know how you want to give away your items. You got some cool stuff. I'm assuming including people that are in the breaks. What's up, JMO? Cheers, let's get some meat. No, that'll be at the end. Jameson, without skipping a beat, my guy. Do you go to work and brag about all the hits? So what's his face can get jealous? Haven't seen him around lately. I never pull you anything as right, dude. How dare I? No way? Why not? Why not, Java? Can't imagine that would cause any sort of emotions. You do. Gotcha. I mean, if we're being honest, JMO, no drama here. All I'm doing is what I did before. Pulling you packs, or pulling you hits. But no, I hear you. Justin? So before the stream started, we watched the World of Warcraft movie because I was in the mood to watch it and Tetsnick has not seen it before. He enjoyed it. You need to bring him here one day? Bring him, dude. You gotta ask him. I mean, I don't really have a say in what he does. You would have to ask Nick, Brandon, but stuff is already being sent back, and that's it. You won't need another update other than the email that you get for tracking. That issue is put to bed. What's up, Marzi Barzi? Has some nice credit cards. For sure. Just had to make sure YouTube was on. How am I tonight? All right. You know how it is, Mars Bars. How about you? You're currently curled up in a ball because of pain? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. The fighting gone. Well, no swearing, so I'm not going to prove that, but I hear you. You wish you had all your Facebook hours? Amen. You got to build up your hours on here now. You're good. I love that I have to reconnect this stream deck every stream. But sometimes I don't. All right. What? Who, me? Oh, he's on the phone. Another hit. Could you say what it is? You're just listening and driving? I have to narrate as I open another pack. A Marshadow gets pulled for fighting. Is that good for you, J-Bo? I gotta tell a story while I'm opening too? No. That's what he just said. Oh yes, another pack gets opened. And as I shuffle through, I see a Mega Lucario. I can't do it. I don't know how many different ways I could say the same thing. Blissfully, he looks upon the next pack, rips open the wrapper, and reveals what appears to be no hit. Can you tell us a Pokedex entry on them too, please? I'm piloting an airplane right now. Beej, I'm shampooing my hair right now. Can you please tell me what hit I got? In true anticipation, as he pans through these cards, it is revealed that there's no hit. He gazes around nervously as the pack wrapper hits the floor. A Megalodios is pulled. Now I get to show off my lexicon of being a writer. Which honestly, mentally, I'm not in the headspace to write right now. As he approaches the next pack, he rips the wrapper, tosses it to the side with ferocity, only to reveal a gold life card. Okay, that's a clip. Alrighty then, who's got fighting? That's Frankie. Wow. I think that's Gold Lucario number 3, and I still have not seen a Gold Gardevoir. That's kind of nuts. I forgot what I was opening for a second, and I saw the gold, and I had a little heart attack. Blissfully, after opening a Gold Lucario, he opens the next pack. And in the anticipation, he finds nothing. All right. Do you still need me to narrate each pack opening? Can I do it more seductively? In this family-friendly channel, I don't know how seductive I can be with Pokemon cards. I'm going to be honest with you. What's that movie with the... What is it, True Lies? With Arnold? Where he has the voice record, he's like, do it. Do it slow. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to have no idea what I'm talking about. You can look it up after. Well, that's one way to start the evening, with a nice gold Lucario. Alright, good. He's not in the next break. Were you using your psychic powers, Marzi Barzi? Did you yell and hold your hand up? Because that'll happen. You'll get a nosebleed from that. Oh, that's already out there, Justa. It's just called being a cam girl. And I'm bringing, like, I think men are underrepresented in that category, so I'm sculpting myself every day. I'm actually down 30 pounds, I'll have you know. But that'll happen if you're working out every day for like a month. So just do that. You leaving, JMO? All right, buddy. We're gym buddies? I didn't even know that we were gym buddies, dude. Were you just like following me ever so slightly, just working out from a distance with me? All right, number 2. Once again, we're going to do the giveaway at the end of the stream. Everyone who buys in. There's nothing worse than talking to people at the gym Use sign language this break, please. Yeah, I'll just open it with my mouth. That way, that's a seductive break opening for Jesta, and then I'm fulfilling the sign language. Or with my feet, because there's weird people out there that would enjoy that. I don't know what that's about, but hey. But yeah, I'm with you. When I'm at the gym, I'm zoned in. I'm not trying to conversate or waste time. Honestly, I prefer to work out alone. It just sucks if you're going for maxes and you don't have a spotter, but you could usually ask somebody for that. Nick knows what he has to ship now. Was his reaction just joy? Or did he like send you a very angry picture? He's still typing? Oh yeah. You just avoid bench pressing? I don't. I guess it's a motivation if you don't have a spotter. You either lift it or you die. That's it. What better than motivation? You don't need a spotter. People are like trying to help me. I'm like, no, you got to leave me here until I'm able to lift it. Otherwise, I'll never learn to be stronger. Oh, so he liked him, but he's not going to be happy about shipping him regardless. $15 kilograms. I'm not sure if that's heavy or not. I'm going to be honest with you, Justa. Anyone else feel the same way? Because I feel the same way. The hell is that? Like half? It'd be like 8 pounds? Or is it the other way? And it's 30. I'm not sure. No, to be fair, I don't know why a lot of gym equipment is in kilograms. Certain machines are, at least. But for the majority, it's pounds. It's 33 pounds? Okay, so that's heavy. So your dumbbells say 33 on them? Or 33, I guess they say 15. I just never, don't even pay attention to what I just said. Right. I realize that. That's where my head's at right now, dude. That's the condition of my brain. That's my fault. My bad. No, a lot of the machines, like the cable machines and whatever, they're in kilograms. But dumbbells and barbells are usually in pounds for us. No, ours would just say like 30 pounds. Yeah, increments of 5 or 10. And then like the plates that you put on bars are like 5, 10, 25. Which is interesting. Like, I guess I haven't seen a 35-pound plate in a long time, at least at my gym. It goes from like 25 to 45. So wait, when I'm doing tricep pull downs and I max out the machine at like 200 kilograms, how many pounds is that? Is it in kilograms? Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it would have to be kilograms. I guess like I look at 170 and in my head I'm like, that's 170 pounds. Well, a month of nonstop working out will do that, I guess. I guess that explains when people look at me funny when I start putting the machine at max and I just start pulling down. I'm thinking, yeah, it's just like 200 pounds, no big deal. Well, yeah, I guess I would agree with you there that it's a lot of weight. In college, my bench max that I wish I'll get back there because once you do it, it kind of stays with you. I did 385 for like 5. And then I graduated and then didn't really focus on it anymore. Ego stroked. Yeah. I'm really happy about getting to the point where I could do like dips, like upright dips, unassisted. Like I could do like 20 sets of like 3 or 4. Now I'm working on pull-ups, which is a different animal altogether, but we're getting there. That's what I'm working on now. Pull-ups I still need assistance with. Like, they have like that thing you rest your knees on. But I'm moving that weight down every time. It'll take time, but we'll get there. But yeah, in college I did 385 on bench. And that stopped the whole gym. The bar was bending. It was really fun. I wish I would have went for 400 though, because if I did 385 for 5, I probably could have did 400 for a couple. Yeah. Well, you need it in order to progress with actual pull-ups. Otherwise, I don't know how you get to that point without it. You just keep trying to do one every time until it eventually gets easier, I guess. Megalodios. And then I've been doing ab workouts at home just throughout the day. So I've been kind of like just using whatever I've been through and I'm going through. That's a good feeling, FP. I was like that in college, and now we're getting back to that again, which is nice. I do like 10 to 12 miles of cardio before every workout, and then abs at the end every day. Just relentlessly destroying my body, but in a good way. I gotta go get fitted for a tux tomorrow. Got a wedding for my cousin. Interested to see. I mean, Tesnick see me. He says it's noticeable. It's hard for me to notice it on myself because I look at myself every day. I mean, I could sympathize. Not exactly as clean as you wrote it, but yeah. Definitely a nice little obstacle put in my way that I have to overcome, but it'll be overcome nonetheless. Five spots left in six. Tesnick wants to open all six tonight, dude. I'm down. So, Jesta, I mean, I could definitely sympathize with. It's been more of a healing journey in terms of what sparked this focus on getting healthier. Kind of rode the wave. Give me 1 second, just updating lists again. If Nick is still messaging you, tell him to do his job. Got him? And then because he just logged in, he logged me out. God bless America.
He says okay.
Yeah, as I'm finishing like the last couple of names here. Unbelievable. I'll let him do the rest. I'm just going to randomize. Randomizing 3 and 4 right now. Just a normal size list of names where no one is making a statement with how long their name is. It's fantastic. But I'm one to talk. Jesta, if you want to feel good about yourself, I'll tell you about mine in private. I can at least share that gift with you. No, I hear you. I hear you. Gold Guardy coming? Perhaps. I don't know if you were here for Justa, but I definitely aired out some dirty laundry on here. But I don't want to do it anymore. But here's the thing, dude. If you did nothing wrong, you got nothing to hide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. But, the thing of it is like, I just don't want to make it the theme, so to speak. But I think it's good to be honest with you guys. If I can't be honest with you guys, there's no one I could be honest with. Gorgeous full art steel. Well, I hear you on that. If there is elements of abuse, can definitely relate. But definitely important to address it in a therapeutic landscape. Because if you don't address issues like that, it could become a lot worse within yourself. The aftermath of being the target. It's a clean full art Mega Sharpedo. Vince. Well, I can sympathize with it because certain people in my life I've been explaining the interesting mental conundrum you get put in afterwards, and they still don't understand. So you definitely need to find the right therapy. What's up, Luigi's? And I hear you, Jessa. It's a weird place to be, for sure. But it's important to find the right people to talk to as well. Especially if you're left in a place where, I mean, I don't mean to get dark here, but I think it's important to talk about because if somebody hears it, it hopefully can point them in the right direction. If you're in a place where you're questioning your self-worth, definitely find the right therapist. Because you're not going to be able to pull yourself out of that yourself. My boy Jimmy James. And Red giving me a sub. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. How you doing, Jimmy James? One empty disc. It seems like a lackluster present from my boy Jimmy James, I'm not going to lie. He deserves more. He deserves a Master Ball. If I had one to give to you, Jimmy James, I would. Just so you know. terrible, but thanks for asking. Join the club, dude. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing about as well as someone would expect me to do. Or maybe better than people were probably expecting me to be at. Thank you, Rod. Well, that's discard is the key word there. So I can definitely relate. But once the fog lifts and you're able to at least understand that you had no part in it, it gets easier. And once you realize, Justa, that like a real healthy actual love doesn't do that. It doesn't. No matter which way you cut it. So, believe you me, I feel your pain. I know exactly what you're going through. Just so you know. I know exactly what you're going through. That was creepy. It was meant to be. It was actually meant to be like, I'm getting in closer so you hear me. But I hear you. Oh, believe you me, dude. Unless you've experienced it, no one has any idea what you're going through. And that's the beauty of the destruction. Jack Frost vibes. All right, number 4. But just knowing what I know now, if anyone ever called me and needed to talk about this, I'd stay on the phone for as long as you wanted. That's where it put me. It puts you in a place of understanding. And I'm sure, knowing what you know, you feel the exact same way. I gotta add more paper to the printer. All right, number 4. Well, was dealing with some nonsense, dude. Well, yeah, it's here's my issue, Justa. I'm surrounded by people that are normal, don't have any sort of conditions, we'll call them, and have never been through something like this. So it's a unique situation, and then you have to find the proper help. And I'm sure you've, depending on your background or wherever. Until you've experienced the evil yourself, people have no idea, dude. I had no idea. And because of that fact, Justa, it makes you feel worse. If everyone else is normal, then you're like, oh, then it's even worse than I thought. Yeah. 100%. The biggest thing for me that I'm working on now, and this is going to get personal. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I don't care because I love you guys. Obviously, being the victim, you're not at fault. You did nothing wrong. But you do have to look at what made you such a target, so to speak. Which is a dark way to look at it, but you have to look at it. So I'm right there with you, Justa. What's up, Chucky? Does that mean I won my prize picks, bro? Hold up. I've been on a prize picks hot streak, dude. I won again. Did I win the full lineup? Oh my god. 10 to win 56. I'm on a hot streak. This is like the highest my balance has ever been.
How much you just win?
56
Not bad.
for $10.
Yeah. Sarah says hi.
Hi, Sarah. Let's go. I gotta glow it to my group chat. Hold on. All right. I had a promo that boosted my payout if I won. Bet $10, 156. I've turned $5 into a very large sum of money in the past week or so. Probably gonna cash out soon, to be honest, and start over. That's what all with house money too. I just used the free promos on the betting. I was not expecting that bet to hit. There was a couple long shots on it. Then last night I hit like 10 for 25. The day before that, I had like two $5 bets for like $30+. Both of them hit. I was like, I don't know what happened. I'm on a streak that can't be stopped apparently. Three free spins on your betting site, 117. How is the betting in the UK? Oh boy. I'm so happy that literally next week my internet turns into fiber. And then I can take a baseball bat to my current provider's equipment. Sir, what happened to the router you're trying to return to us? I don't know. I just unplugged it. It blew up. Dangerous. Someone could have died. A big problem every high. So you guys don't have like betting apps. By us, there's you could bet as fast as you send a text message. Which honestly, like when I was in college, they were still working on the legislation for it, and it was like a big thing, I remember. But it's kind of become the norm. Shove it in their mailbox? No, that's too much work. They're going to come pick it up. I'm going to schedule a technician, and I'm just going to give them the equipment and be like, here you go. Is it like Peaky Blinders, dude? Where you go into the Peaky Blinders shop and you just, oh, give me 5. Again, Jimmy James, I'm looking for minimal effort. But that was like in the past like 5 to 10 years that like betting has become like the norm. But I mean, like, look at it, dude. Like, before, when you watched a football game, they didn't show odds. Now they do. Which is like, it's interesting to think about culturally. That used to be separate. But now they just put it together, which is whatever. But I think culturally that is significant when gambling becomes accepted. Well, the apps, a lot of legislation had to pass for it to be not only legal, but then to also have some sort of regulation on age verification. And then, obviously, taxes. Because God knows we have to give money away every time we do anything. Even when it's not the government. It could just be people. What's interesting, though, is like, because of social media, sports books and other betting apparatuses have had to become extra smart, because an influencer who is a good gambler and everyone follows them on a bet can really cause a lot of damage. And I think that's why they... I think like certain apps, like you can no longer like put like $1 or like something on a crazy long shot. I think it's like minimum $5 now. But you don't revoke your, you still have to pay. Oh, 100%, dude. If there's anything certain in life, well, I could probably add a couple other certainties to that list, but death and taxes, dude. Mr. Franklin didn't say that for no reason. I'm waiting for our modern day Boston Tea Party where they tax something and we all freak out, but it just doesn't happen. We just have to pay more and more and more. All right, updating the list for number 5. Number 6... I think still has spots left, or it's full and it hasn't updated for me. And then Nick saw me filling in these names, so then he stopped. What a hard worker he is. He's never going to win Employee of the Month with this attitude. He literally logged in, saw that I was filling in names, then just closed his phone. All right, let's randomize. All right. I think we may get another Zard for the road here before the end of the evening. There is one more break with spots available on the website. If not, it will roll over. But I think it should probably fill. You see bricked up windows, you guess the reason. No, Tetsnick is here. But I was talking about Mick Fopez. Which that's not. It would be Lick Nopez. That is true. Unless, of course, Tetsnick is also competing for the gifts that he brought over. Because that would be an interesting dynamic. I wouldn't be against it, honestly. If you win it, you're taking him home. I mean, you brought the stuff. You said how you're going to give it away. I lay out the rules, I guess. If you win it, it's yours. You brought him here for nothing. No, obviously he's not going to take the stuff that he is giving away. Well, exclamation point website is a good way to do it. All right, I'm going to start opening this. Jimmy James, you can't give me a mental conundrum like that right now. Sparks will start flying. What's up, boo? And we're not letting him choose either. The first one gets the obvious first one. Because one's obviously better than the other one. And I think you know why. Or what. Just sold out? Beautiful. We'll do the giveaway.
They'll be happy with whatever comes their way anyways.
Well, if you win it, you're taking home. There's a good chance that you could win. I'm not deleting your name out of these lists. I'll just re-randomize it again.
If I get the top 2 fucking spots.
It's going to take me 20 minutes to just delete your name out of the breaks. Fire. Is that you?
That was?
The knocking.
Oh, that was a chair.
Okay. Just making sure. Didn't know if I have to pull the code red fire alarm. happy birthday weekend, my friend. Hope it's a good one. Another year older, but always fun. Yeah, I had a fantastic birthday this year, let me tell you. But in the same breath, not too different. Either way. About just as memorable as the last ones. Oh, yeah? Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dude. Oh, yeah, you told me. And I'm happy for you. There you go. Yeah, dude, my job, the boss is, he could be a dick sometimes. But Beej, you own the company. It was a joke. Real man, thank you for the sub. And also for breaking the background. Right, Jimmy James? Gorgeous trainer. Well, right after stream, I have to meet the other neck so you can ship your stuff. But yes. Second of the night for show. You know, Nick, kind of think of it. I have some stuff to give away too. Maybe for the future. Oh, man. Could you imagine? A real demented and dysfunctional person would do something like that, you know? No, I hear you, Roma. Ooh. All right, Todd Snake, getting good karma for bringing stuff over to give away. Very good. Megalodios. Garganacl. Everyone's favorite Pokemon, dude. That just keeps showing up in sets. You just see kids wearing Gargnackle t-shirts. Mom, is that a Gargnackle? Yeah, let's get that. Not any other Pokemon. Forget Charizard, forget Pikachu. Gargnackle. You know, I felt like that Gargnackle joke would have hit a little harder than it did, so thanks you guys for that. Really appreciate it. Not even a pity laugh. It's fine. I'll remember that. Mega Gargnackle is going to be the newest release. How do you make him more mega than he already is, dude? He's a superstar. He's in every set. You just make him a bigger rock. Or maybe they flip it on its side, dude. Like, what do you do after Mega? You go Mini. Instead of Mega, they have a Mini evolution. Where they have less stats, and it makes the game more challenging. Boom. Pokemon, there you go. Another idea for you. It's like, oh, I got a Mini Charizard, damn it.
No, it makes a Pokemon evolve on stage.
Yeah, probably. Alright. Let me randomize this last break. Then after this last break, we'll do the giveaway. Sponsored by Tetsnack. He's not promoting anything. It's just him. Tetsnick, like as a name, sounds like a brand of like some sort of car wax. Tetsnick. Love your car. And people can go for the low-hanging fruit. It's really close to K'NEX. Maybe it's like a brand of Legos. No. Mine was funnier. vegan supplement. A weight loss tetanus shot. It's like, yeah, you get them both done. That way, when you step on a rusty nail, you can also lose weight. That's what I'm thinking about. Is there any other, like, use for a tetanus shot other than stepping on a rusty nail? I guess, like, you get stabbed by, like, an old bayonet or something. I don't know. Really weird. Otesnik? All right, good luck, everybody. I just noticed that when I'm not looking at the pack, I open it better. It's a weird revelation that I've just had in the 9 years I've been doing this. Never noticed that. When I'm looking directly at it, I open it worse. Finger memory? Yeah. So Jimmy James, what else you been up to, my guy? Seems I've joined you on just life being so much fun. That's colorless, Matthew. That's an Alt Dawn for Trainer. Kenny. Very good card. I hear you. I hear you. As yours is external as well as internal, mine is all internal, which is so much fun. This is the second one I pulled you. I hope you remember it as well as I do. No, Boo always remembers the good things I've done for him. He's never one to complain. There you go. A reminder every day. Beige loves me. Right on time, Ed. And I feel for you, dude. I'm sorry to hear all of that. Truly. But at the end of the day, Jimmy James, what are we going to do? We're going to stop? We're going to give up? Not an option. You got to just keep on trucking. Too many people relying on me. So I know exactly how you feel, my friend. But that is very rough. Right down to the last pack, dude, getting heat. There you go, boy. All right. Let me get this list ready for this giveaway. Sponsored by Tetsnick. Don't use those. Don't use that off-brand tire shine. Use Tetsnick if you want your tires to blind somebody on the road. I don't know why I'm gravitating towards car products for Tetsnick as a name.
Roadside assistance.
Nah. It's got to be something quick. Tetsnick. Fill your air with Tetsnick. I don't know. All right, let's show. Well, first let me make the list.
Yeah, make it.
As you unload the burden of shipping that stuff onto Nick. That's what he gets for not helping me. Okay, give me one moment.
One winner per.
Well, if you win it, you're keeping it. As you... Yes, you are. All right, let me just get rid of these gaps. The joys of using Excel. Why? All right, this last gap. Okay. So if Tetsnick ends up on the top two names of this list, I'm just going to go the next list down. He's giving away 2 lamps that are huge. One's a Charizard, and the other one's a Pikachu. The first name is getting the Charizard, the second name is getting the Pikachu. But Beej, I want to choose. No, you don't get to choose. You get the Charizard if you're number 1, and number 2 gets Pikachu. Very, very nice. Oh. And the other Nick is going to enjoy shipping these because they're very large, very awkward, but they're gorgeous. So thank you for sponsoring that giveaway. I'm sure everyone's very thankful for that. Say thank you, everybody. To learn your manners. We don't live in a barn here.
Swear to God, I'm fucking out.
You're going to be. That's how it works. I'm just going to do it once.
Yeah.
Once, and that's it. All right. Frankie and Bois. Bois is going to be in.
He's going to love shipping that.
Yep. Well, Frankie and Bois, congrats to both of you. All right. Love you guys very, very much. Thank you guys for all the support. Love every single one of you. You're all beautiful. If I don't see you this weekend, I'll see you guys back on Monday. Love you.